how's it going, guys? Stolen here with Raised by Sharks. Today I'm going to be giving you a video on a dual blade build. The one that I use is centered around the fire and ice dual blades, which are pretty much, one of the viable end game dual blades. But here's my set for specifically those. It's not going to really work well with the other ones, mostly for this. So this build is pretty ugly. I don't know if there's any fashion hunters out there watching this video. If you are, I apologize, because this build is pretty ugly. But it's very effective. In the hunt, it deals massive amounts of damage, and the build synergizes very well. So for starters, you're going to want to go with the Kushala helmet A, because it gives you the ice attack and handicraft. You're going to be going through your sharpness a lot, obviously, because of dual blades, and the ice attack goes with the dual blade build that you have. Then I personally went with the high metal B, so that way I can get the ice attack again. I was struggling to fit the ice attack properly the way I wanted to into the build, but I ended up being able to work it out. So this one gives you ice attack 1, earplugs. Earplugs level 1 is basically just a throwaway skill, but you could not get the ice attack. It does give you a medium-sized jewel slot though. Then you're going to want to go with the Kaiser Van Braces, which is teostra, the A version. So that way you still get a slot, and you're going to get level 2 weakness exploit. Then you're going to go with the Kaiser Coil A, so that way you can get 2 blast attack and a 3rd level of weakness exploit. So now your weakness exploit is maxed out, and so far you have 3 ice attack between these two, and already a 2nd level of blast attack just there. Then you're going to go on to the bottom one, which I went with the Dober Greaves A, so that way I can get attack boost 2 and stamina surge, because obviously dual blades you're going to be running out of stamina a lot, so unless you're drinking those energy drinks every single hunt, which I don't because I'm lazy, the stamina surge will help you out a little bit, plus the attack boost 2 is great for dealing more damage. So this build doesn't give you too many slots. It's not very flexible and versatile. It's really just a build centered around the fire and ice. I put an ice attack jewel in one of them. The other one, I was mixing around my sets. I forgot what jewel I currently had on there. Right now I have Crisis, which I don't recommend. It's not a great jewel. I believe I had some sort of attack jewel in there. Basically, that jewel slot is a flex slot. I suggest if you have the blast attack one, maxing that out so you can get the most out of your explosions from the dual blades. As for the charm, the Fairwind charm works pretty well with this because you're going to get the attack boost and the divine blessing. Obviously, dual blades aren't the most defensive weapon in the game, so divine blessing can't hurt, and the attack boost is very critical for maximizing your damage on there. The equipment isn't super important, but I like to go with the Vitality Mantle and Health Booster, so that way when I know that I'm ready to just aggro the monster, I don't have to worry about my health. I can just throw on the Vitality Mantle and just eat the hits while I lay in damage, or put on the Health Booster. If I'm low health and the monster gets like paralyzed or trapped or something, I can just put it down, deal my damage while I'm doing it without having to worry about healing before or after to maximize my DPS. Overall, this build is going to give you Ice Attack level 4, so you get a 5% ice attack bonus plus 100. That brings your ice attack up to 310. Then you're getting an attack boost level 3. If you can get a 4th one in there, that's perfect, because then you can increase your attack by 12 and get 5% affinity. I think that's the jewel that I had in there originally instead of Crisis. Then you're going to get weakness exploit 3, so you're going to get plenty of critical hits. Blast attack 2, or if you could put it in the jewel instead of attack, you can get it up to blast attack 3. You're getting earplugs level 1, which is basically a throwaway. Handicraft 1, which actually ends up being pretty useful. The resuscitate you could just ignore. Stamina surge I found to be pretty useful for keeping my stamina high. The hunger resistance you could just ignore. You could put whatever jewel you want into the dual blades. I just neglected to put anything in there because I was recently focused on my greatsword build. And then the Divine Blessing, which is a great skill in my opinion, especially for new hunters. You get hit, it'll reduce your damage by 15%, which can be the difference between you carding or not and looking like a total scrub. So that's it for my dual blade build. Again, it's totally based on these dual blades, the fire and ice, which their stats are really good, and this build deals massive amounts of damage. If you liked what you saw, leave a like on the video and subscribe to Raised by Sharks. We're going to be doing some more builds in the near future, so if you like it, you can subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching Raised by Sharks.